How to remove grease stains from clothes quickly and easily. Grease stains can be one of the most difficult and time-consuming messes to clean up. But, with a few simple steps, you can have your clothes looking good as new in no time. In this video, we'll cover all the best tips and tricks on how to remove grease stains from clothes quickly and easily. So, if you're in need of some help getting your garments looking their best again, keep reading. When it comes to grease stains, the sooner you treat them, the better. But even if you're dealing with a sudden stain, there's no need to panic. With a little bit of elbow grease, pun intended, you can get those grease stains out of your clothes quickly and easily. Here's how. If the stain is fresh, blot it with a paper towel or clean cloth to absorb as much grease as possible. Then, pre-treat the area with a laundry stain remover or dish soap before laundering as usual. For older stains, start by pre-treating with a laundry stain remover or dish soap. You may need to let the garment soak in soapy water for a few minutes before laundering. If the stain persists, try applying some full-strength vinegar directly to the spot. Let it sit for 10 minutes before rinsing and laundering as usual. Explanation of grease stains. Grease stains are one of the most difficult types of stains to remove from clothing. They are caused by oils and fats that are not fully removed during the washing process. This can leave a greasy residue on your clothes that is difficult to remove. There are a few things you can do to remove these stains quickly and easily. The first thing you need to do is pre-treat the stain with a pre-wash treatment or laundry stain remover. Apply the treatment to the stain and let it sit for a few minutes before laundering as usual. You may need to treat the stain more than once to completely remove it. If the stain is still visible after pre-treating, you can try using a grease-fighting dish soap on the stain. Apply the dish soap directly to the grease spot and scrub with a brush or sponge. Rinse thoroughly with warm water and launder as usual. You can also try making a paste out of baking soda and water and rubbing it into the grease spot. Let the paste sit on the stain for a few minutes before laundering as usual. If all else fails, you can take your garment to a professional dry cleaner for treatment. Types of cloth materials. There are a variety of cloth materials that can be used to remove grease stains from clothes, including cotton. Cotton is a natural fabric that is highly absorbent, making it ideal for removing greasy stains. Simply soak a cotton ball or cloth in rubbing alcohol and dab the stain until it is lifted. Linen. Linen is another natural fabric that can be used to remove grease stains. Soak a linen cloth in white vinegar and water solution and blot the stain until it disappears. Silk. Silk is a delicate fabric, so it is important to be careful when treating silk garments with any type of cleaner. Rubbing alcohol can be used on silk, but be sure to test it on an inconspicuous area first. If the alcohol does not damage the silk, proceed with dabbing the stain until it lifts. Wool. Wool is another delicate fabric that should be treated with care when cleaning. Avoid using harsh chemicals or cleaners on wool, as they can damage the fibers. Instead, try blotting the stain with a solution of warm water and gentle soap. If the stain persists, you can try using white vinegar or rubbing alcohol. Removing grease stains from different fabrics. If you're dealing with a fresh grease stain, the first step is to blot, don't rub, the area with a paper towel or clean cloth. This will help to absorb some of the excess grease. Once you've blotted the area, you can treat the stain with a pre-treatment solution or laundry detergent. To treat a fresh grease stain with a pre-treatment solution, apply the solution to the stained area and then wash the garment as you normally would. To treat a fresh grease stain with laundry detergent, simply apply some detergent directly to the stain and then wash the garment as usual. If you're dealing with an old grease stain, you'll need to pre-treat the area before washing it. To pre-treat an old grease stain, apply a pre-treatment solution or laundry detergent to the stained area and then let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. After letting it sit, wash the garment as you normally would. Common home remedies for grease stains. There are a few common home remedies that can be used to remove grease stains from clothing. One is to mix together equal parts dish soap and baking soda, then apply the mixture to the stain and scrub it with a brush. Another is to make a paste out of baking soda and water, apply it to the stain, and let it sit for 30 minutes before washing the item as usual. Vinegar can also be used to remove grease stains, just pour some onto the stain and rub it in, then wash as normal. If you have any stubborn stains that won't come out with these home remedies, you can always try using a commercial grease removing product or taking the item to a professional cleaner. Tips to prevent grease stains. Always blot fresh grease stains with a clean, dry cloth. If the stain is already dry, scrape it off with a dull knife before treating it. Pre-treat the stain with a liquid laundry detergent or a pre-wash stain remover. Rub the pre-treated area with a clean, damp cloth to work the product into the fabric. Wash the garment in the hottest water recommended on the care label with an all-purpose laundry detergent that contains enzymes. Check the stained area after washing. If the stain is still present, treat it again and launder once more. Grease stains can be a nightmare to remove, but with the right techniques, they don't have to stay that way. With these tips on how to remove grease stains from clothes quickly and easily, you will no longer have to worry about ruining your favorite shirt or dress. All it takes is a few easy steps and some patience, so don't let those pesky grease spots keep you from looking your best.